Channel 474, Star Times, Channel 474, Top Star 474, Kriye 007, Go TV on Channel 807, Azam on Channel 386, and live streams on our YouTube and Facebook platforms. You can find us in Area 2 Lilongwe or can reach us on 0883 815 055. Come, let us help you grow your business.
Chisanko Watch is a citizen-led, non-partisan election observation coalition formed by the Catholic Commission for Justice and Peace, Public Affairs Committee, Gender Justice Unit, and MHAB, which deployed trained observers across all 28 districts of Malawi. We use the PRVT methodology, which is the process and results verification for transparency, to gather real-time structured data from sampled polling stations. This ensures credible, objective monitoring of election integrity, the voting environment, and results accuracy. Key findings by Chisanko Watch from 14th to the 27th of July 2025 period of campaign has shown that voter education reached 94% of districts, but outreach to youth slipped from 76% down to 57%. The reports indicate that the northern region saw a 13% increase in education activities, while central and southern regions edged downwards. The overview report also shows that campaigns were dominated by MCP with 76% and DPP with 70%, while independents surged to 75%, with 15% of rallies featuring handouts in forms of cash, food, and gifts. Police presence was also observed to be uneven, with 54% at MCP events and only 24% at independent ones. With this, 8 critical incidents, including no-go zones, sexist language, and misuse of state vehicles in campaigns, were logged by our observers. Chisanko Watch therefore calls on all stakeholders to condemn hate speech, handouts, and intimidation, to revive youth education and enforce campaign finance rules, for the police to provide balanced security and investigate offenses, for traditional and religious leaders to stay neutral, while citizens have been urged to report irregularities and check facts. Together, we can ensure credible, inclusive, and peaceful elections in Malawi. To learn more, visit the Chisanko Watch website at www.chisankowatch.org or follow us on Facebook, X, and LinkedIn at Chisanko Watch. Stay informed, stay engaged.
Good evening, wherever you're watching us from. It's time for news coming to you live from Bishop Neve Media Center. My name is Fales Chizombe. The top stories.
Pope Leo XIV urges people of Lamini in Italy to build peace and unity. MCP defends President Jakura's non-attendance at presidential debates. Chisanko Watch reiterates need for issue-based campaigns and stronger measures to safeguard credible polls. And in other news, Nigeria broke 13.5 million social media accounts over offensive content.
We do have the details to this and more. Stay with us. Pope Leo XIV has sent a heartfelt message to the 46th meeting of Friendship Among People in Laman, Italy, encouraging participants to be peacemakers who work towards the common good. The meeting, organized by the Communion and Liberation Movement, brings together thousands of faithful individuals to discuss key issues and promote unity. We have a Vatican News report read by Charity Chidanga.
In his message, Pope Leo XIV emphasized the importance of hope in building peace. The Pope expressed his heartfelt hope that participants would recognize the value of hope in their efforts to promote peace and unity. He also reflected on the theme of this year's meeting, in the vacant places that will be built with new bricks, noting that even in places deemed unfit for life, God can bring about new life and hope. This message was reinforced by the exhibition dedicated to the martyrs of Algeria, who shine forth as examples of the Church's vocation to dwell in communion with all humanity. Pope Leo XIV called for unity and cooperation among people, echoing his words to Italian bishops in June. He encouraged participants to promote education in nonviolence, initiatives for mediation in local conflicts, and projects of welcome that transform fear into opportunities for encounter. The remaining meeting is an annual event that draws large numbers of faithful individuals, offering various pavilions and activities for individuals, families, and children. This year's meeting aims to inspire participants to build peace and unity in their communities.
Monsignor Patrick Tawari has inspired the Catholic Women Association in the Archdiocese of Lilongwe to engage in deep and meaningful evangelization during their annual general meeting. The CWA has officially opened their annual general meeting at the Children of the Nations in the Likoni Deanery, with the event scheduled to conclude on August 24th, 2025. Patrick Pupa has more details in this report.
During the opening mass, Monsignor Tawale extended his heartfelt wishes to the members of the Catholic Women Association in the Archdiocese of Lilongwe. In his address, he underscored the vital significance of their mission. He encouraged them to embrace this calling with joy and commitment, as their contributions are vital to fostering a supportive and loving environment within the church and their communities.
First of all, for anything, there's always a beginning. Let them start with prayer. The moment they commit themselves to prayer, the Lord will enlighten. In theology, we say the objective of prayer is to finally hear God talk to us. So the moment they are able to give themselves quality time of prayer, they will be able actually to do the will of God. Faith will increase, but also love will also be strengthened.
Members from various areas, including Dowa, Madisi, Maula, Mchinji, Mtimawera, Likuni, Salima, and the Lilongwe Archdiocese Deanery are in attendance. The Catholic Women Association is meeting under the theme Nurturing Parenthood, a Joyful Pathway to Happiness and Holiness. For Luntha News, this is Patrick Pupa.
Malawi Congress Party spokesperson Dr. Jessica Bira has described the 2025 presidential debate as not serious in the manner in which it has been organized. Kabira was speaking at a press conference in Lilongwe, where she gave reasons for the party's decision to tell the president not to attend the debate. Media Institute for Southern Africa Miss Malawi chapter has organized the debate whereby all presidential candidates are expected to attend, but some have shunned. Robert Edward reports.
Kabwira emphasized that the president of the party, who is also the Malawi leader, was actually told by the party members to withdraw his participation during the debate, citing lack of transparency in the organization of the event. She also used the press conference at the party's headquarters in Lilongwe to describe other presidential candidates as thieves, sick and dramatic, but could not mention names.
Congress party membership has sat down and agreed that the process is flawed. The process lacks of transparency and it lacks of inclusivity. On several occasions we've tried to get information on who exactly is going to participate and what is the format. This was not forthcoming. So we feel the process is rather suspicious and dubious, and we felt that the president must not attend it.
This will be the first time for Chakwera to shun the presidential debate since he started competing for the presidency. Both his predecessors, however, dodged the debates when they were in power. For Luntha, this is Robert Edward.
The Malawi Prison Service has expressed satisfaction with the 2025 examination results from prison schools, noting a marked improvement over previous years. Speaking to Luntha TV, National Prisons Bureau Assistant Superintendent Steve Charles Meke reported that out of 58 inmates who sat for the primary school leaving certificate examinations, 34 passed, representing a 58.6% pass rate. For the Junior Certificate of Education, 36 out of 47 candidates passed, achieving a 76.5% success rate. Meke has attributed the progress to improved rehabilitation efforts and thanked the stakeholders for their continued support in providing education resources. Meke had this to say.
Yes, we can confirm with great excitement that the primary school leaving certificate of education examinations results are ready for our schools in prison. Out of the 58 candidates who sat for the examinations, 34 have passed, representing 58.6%. In 2023, we were at 55%, and last year, 2024, we are also at 55%. So it means we are slowly but surely making progress as far as pass rates are concerned.
You are still watching news on Luntha Television with me, Fales Chizombe. We'll be back shortly.
Are you looking for a good venue for your next event? Welcome to Our Lady of Africa Conference Center, nestled alongside our guest house and delectable restaurant located in the capital city, Lilongwe. Whether it's a corporate meeting, a wedding reception, or a family gathering, we have the space and amenities to accommodate your needs. With good accommodation, facilities, and mouth-watering cuisine, your event is sure to be a memorable success. For more information, contact us on 0997 277 720 or on 0997 452 093. Book now and let us help you create unforgettable moments. Our Lady of Africa Conference Center is located on Likuni Road, about 250 meters from Bypass Roundabout towards Chinsapo, before the police roadblock. Turn to your right, and it is about 50 meters from the tarmac road.
Luntha Television stands as an autonomous faith-based broadcaster with a national and international reach. Experience the difference with Luntha Television, where innovation meets experience. Our dedicated team, backed by cutting-edge technology, ensures seamless execution and unparalleled results. Luntha guarantees credibility and professionalism in all its endeavors, and services. We offer, among others, production and broadcasting of jingles, music videos, narratives, documentaries, press services, and programs on location or outside, live broadcasting of mass and other church functions, government or indoor functions, and political rallies, creation and broadcasting of special programs, sponsored content, sports and entertainment, and advertising for small, medium, and large enterprises. All services are offered at competitive prices. Tune in daily to catch Luntha television on Zuko on Channel 51, Starsat Channel 474, Star Times Channel 474, Top Star 474, Kliye 007, Go TV on Channel 807, Azam on Channel 386, and live streams on our YouTube and Facebook platforms. You can find us in Area 2 Lilongwe or can reach us on 0883 815 055. Come, let us help you grow your business.
Chisanko Watch is a citizen-led, non-partisan election observation coalition formed by the Catholic Commission for Justice and Peace, Public Affairs Committee, Gender Justice Unit, and MHAP, which deployed trained observers across all 28 districts of Malawi. We used the PRVT methodology, which is the process and results verification for transparency, to gather real-time structured data from sampled polling stations. This ensures credible, objective monitoring of election integrity, the voting environment, and results accuracy. Key findings by Chisanko Watch from 14th to the 27th of July 2025 period of campaign has shown that voter education reached 94% of districts, but outreach to youth slipped from 76% down to 57%. The reports indicate that the northern region saw a 13% increase in education activities, while central and southern regions edged downwards. The overview report also shows that campaigns were dominated by MCP with 76% and DPP with 70%, while independents surged to 75%, with 15% of rallies featuring handouts in forms of cash, food, and gifts. Police presence was also observed to be uneven, with 54% at MCP events and only 24% at independent ones. With this, 8 critical incidents, including no-go zones, sexist language, and misuse of state vehicles in campaigns, were logged by our observers. Chisanko Watch therefore calls on all stakeholders to condemn hate speech, handouts, and intimidation, to revive youth education and enforce campaign finance rules, for the police to provide balanced security and investigate offenses, for traditional and religious leaders to stay neutral, while citizens have been urged to report irregularities and check facts. Together, we can ensure credible, inclusive, and peaceful elections in Malawi. To learn more, visit the Chisanko Watch website at www.chisankowatch.org or follow us on Facebook, X, and LinkedIn at Chisanko Watch. Stay informed. Stay engaged.
Welcome back. If you have just tuned in, you're watching Luntha News, coming to you live from Bishop Neve Media Center in Area 2, Lilongwe. Before we proceed, another look at the headlines.
Pope Leo XIV urges people of Lamine in Italy to build peace and unity. MCP defends President Jakura's non-attendance at presidential debates. Chisanko Watch reiterates need for issue-based campaigns and stronger measures to safeguard credible polls. And in other news, Nigeria blocks 13.5 million social media accounts over offensive content.
Moving forward, Chisanko Watch has strongly emphasized on the need to ensure peace and accountability during the election period as the country edges closer to the September 16 general elections. This is contained on the coalition's third long-term observation report covering the period between 28th July and 10th August 2025. The citizen-led non-partisan coalition is monitoring Malawi's electoral process to promote transparency, inclusivity, and credibility. Judy Forgan has more details on this report, read by Gideon Kachara.
Among its recommendations, Chisanko Watch is urging political parties and candidates to commit issue-based campaign and avoid inflammatory language. It is also calling for law enforcement agencies to act swiftly and battery when dealing with cases of violence and intimidations. The coalition has further asked the Electoral Commission to intervene in voter education targeting women, youth, and persons with disability while providing clear information to counter misinformation on electoral amendment. Public institutions have been urged to refrain from misuse of state resources as the media and the civil society organizations are encouraged to strengthen the fact-checking and promote peaceful messaging at the community level.
Highlighting the campaign activities that are happening, highlighting critical instances that have been picked, but also giving recommendations on how best we can move forward towards 16th September 2025.
The third report highlights campaign activities, political incidents, and recommendations to guide the country towards a credible election. Chisanko Watch is made up of CCJP, PAC, Gender Justice Unit, and the MHAB has also deployed 67 observers across all 28 districts to provide independent, factual, and verifiable updates on the pre-election environment.
UTM presidential candidate Dr. Daliso Kabambe has pledged to campaign fearlessly across Malawi despite an attempted disruption by over 100 traditional Nyawu dancers during a whistle-stop rally in Malembo, Lilongwe on Tuesday, 19th August. The group, reportedly armed with panga knives, was subdued by UTM supporters. Speaking during his whistle-stop tours on Wednesday, Dr. Kabambe reaffirmed his party's commitment to reaching every corner of the country ahead of the September elections. The Malawi Network of Older People Organization, MANEPO, has dispersed the 3 million kwacha to 3 elderly groups in Balaka district to launch local chicken farming businesses. During a check handover ceremony at Nailua in Sub-Traditional Authority in PDC on August 20, 2025, MANEPO's technical lead of programs, Godwell Tunga, said the initiative aims to empower older people with income-generating opportunities to foster mutual support with their communities. The Ngale 428 Arts Center is set to host a cultural celebration day on Saturday, August 23, 2025 at Kigali events with the aim of promoting Malawi's rich cultural heritage by preserving and appreciating the country's cultural values. According to Catherine Kawawa, project manager of Ngali, the celebration is a special day for citizens to be proud of their country and culture. The event will feature a variety of activities, including traditional dances and live music performances, showcasing the best of Malawi's cultural diversity. Emmanuel Chocha has more details in this report.
Kawawa emphasized that the event promises to be an exciting experience for the attendees, emphasizing that people should expect to have fun with their families, loved ones, and children. The Cultural Day will feature ranges of activities that showcase Malawi's cultural diversity. During the event, the attendees will have an opportunity to interact with others, enjoy local food, and play traditional games such as nguli, bao, pada. The celebration also featured traditional dances and live acoustic performances by veteran musicians, including Damdam Longwe, Fraser Tafatanta, and Thomas Agim.
Organize this event just to showcase our culture, the real culture, the roots of our culture, so that people should see where we are coming from, what the elders used to do when they are happy, when they are sad. So we are inviting all Malawians, and not even Malawians only, but all people who are in Malawi to come and see what we have organized for them.
Malawi is renowned for its rich cultural heritage, which includes vibrant dances and captivating music, and upcoming Cultural Celebration Day provide a chance for citizens to be proud of their country and culture. For Luntha News in Lilongwe, this is Emmanuel.
And in international news, the Nigerian government has announced the blocking of about 13.5 million social media accounts found guilty of sharing offensive content online and violating the 2024 Code of Practice for Digital Platforms. According to authorities, the crackdown affected major networks such as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter, with over 59 million harmful posts, images, and videos taken down. Charity Chiranga reading a DW News report.
Government officials explained that the move follows growing concern about the misuse of social media in the country, where digital platforms have become central to communication, commerce, and political discourse. They noted that while these platforms provide enormous opportunities for expression and trade, they are also increasingly being exploited to spread misinformation, cyberbully videos, defraud unsuspecting citizens, and promote exploitative or harmful content. The Ministry of Information and National Orientation stated that the large-scale removal of accounts was aimed at curbing digital excesses and promoting accountability among social media users. Authorities highlighted that the 2024 Code of Practice provides a legal framework for online activities, requiring platforms to moderate harmful content more actively and cooperate with regulators in investigations. Officials emphasized that Nigeria's digital space continues to grow at an unprecedented pace, with millions of new users joining platforms each year. They warned, however, that such rapid growth must be matched with the responsibility to safeguard citizens, especially the youth, from harmful exposure. The government insists the crackdown is not an attempt to suppress free speech, but rather a necessary step to ensure a safer online environment. Civil society groups and digital rights advocates have expressed mixed reactions to the mass blocking of accounts. While some welcomed the move as a strong stance against online abuse, others fear it could open the door to censorship and suppression of dissenting voices. They have called on the government to guarantee transparency in its enforcement measures and protect users' rights in the process. As the debate continues, authorities have reassured the public that Nigeria remains committed to balancing digital freedoms with security and order. Officials say further consultations with stakeholders, including tech companies, media organizations, and civil rights groups, will be held to refine the enforcement of the Code of Practice and to strengthen trust in the country's digital governance framework.
That news item brings us to the end of our today's news bulletin. Before we go, a recap of our top stories.
Pope Leo XIV urges people of Lamine in Italy to build peace and unity. MCP defends President Jakura's non-attendance at presidential debates. Chisanko Watch reiterates need for issue-based campaigns and stronger measures to safeguard credible polls. And in other news, Nigeria broke 13.5 million social media accounts over offensive content.
I've been Fales Chizombe. Thank you so much for keeping me company and continue enjoying the list of our programs here on Luntha TV. Stay safe and goodbye.